Hi Pisces, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is your 2020 reading. The intention here is to understand the main themes and the key areas of focus for 2020 and what kind of energies you're going to move into. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. For those of you who are new, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the reading and like what you hear. If you do, please consider subscribing. And okay, so as far as 2020 is concerned, I feel that as a collective we are moving into a new decade, and this ushers in a lot of new energies. You could say that this happens every year, of course, but as far as I'm concerned, on the basis of what I've been feeling, there are certain key themes that we are seeing, okay, as a collective. So first of all, a lot of people are feeling the urge to move, to relocate, to perhaps change the environment around them and where it is they're living. This could involve, like I said, moving to a different place altogether, because I feel that a lot of us are feeling the strong urge to experience something different and feel more at home. So our definition of perhaps feeling at home is changing, or we may be seeking a different kind of experience, wanting to perhaps be surrounded with a different kind of people who could be a part of our soul family, and that's where this urge is perhaps stemming from. Then there is the theme of laying the foundations and focusing on structures. A lot of us faced tower moments in 2019, and now once the energy settled down, it is time for us to focus on putting one step at a time and taking the effort to lay a strong foundation for what is to come. The third theme that I'm seeing is has to do with authority, with hierarchy, with structures. Okay, what does that mean in your life? What do you value? This could be not just limited to finances, but what kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Okay, and now that your energy has shifted, or you're feeling, if you have been feeling an internal change, you want to surround yourself with experiences and people that are a vibrational match to you. So this is what I have been feeling are going to be the key themes for 2020. Let's take a look at your reading now. Okay, so speaking of soul family, we have the 10 of Cups. So I feel like this is something that you're going to crave for. This is something that's going to be a catalyst in your life, catalyst for change. It is something that's going to drive you, I'm hearing, okay? Seeking this experience, being a part of a community, being a part of a family, or just a group of friends that are supportive, that are uplifting, that motivate you and that celebrate you for who you really are. Okay, so that is your central theme, or what's driving you. What is the catalyst? Wow. Okay, the 8 of Wands, more Wands, the 3 of Wands, the Sun. Wow, what a great start. The 7 of Swords, the Hierophant, okay, and the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, okay, I shouldn't have spoken too quickly, the Queen of Pentacles, okay. So this is your, and now we have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay. This is a really strong energy. What I'm hearing is that this year is going to be about you standing up for yourself. Okay? That's really jumping at me in your reading. There's a lot of emotions I'm feeling here, a lot of fear, a lot of inner battles that you are perhaps going to fight. Could manifest as external battles as well. And it's not something that is really major, but what I'm seeing is that with the Sun and the Hierophant here, it's all going to turn out well. It's going to be a battle worth fighting for. And at the end of it, you're going to liberate yourself from whatever is going on or has been going on since the past couple of years. At the center point or the focal point of your reading is the Three of Wands. This is about you waiting for your ships to come in. This is about you waiting for your manifestations to take place. You've put in the work, you've made the plans, you've worked hard. Now it is time for you to see what else is out there, and of course wait for I'm hearing embrace change. Okay, so I don't know who that is for, but I'm also hearing don't wait to embrace change. Okay, the threes are about growth, about expansion, and about seeing what else is out there. It is about giving birth to something new, a new idea, a new project, a new relationship, okay, or anything that drives you, okay. So let's see, the beginning of the year, we have the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So I'm seeing a bit of caution here, okay. Perhaps there will be people or external forces that are going to not really work in your favor. They might want to put you down for some reason, or they might want to cause some kind of havoc in your life. And I'm seeing a lot of to and fro messages, some hidden messages, some lies, some truths that are also being revealed, but not too kindly. But I feel like you're going to, no matter what comes up, you're going to stand up for yourself, okay? And you're not going to take it lying down is what I'm hearing. I'll be honest, this is a bit of a combative energy. It could all be internal, okay? It doesn't have to be in your external environment or as a physical manifestation. It could be that you are internally going through this massive shift, having to deal with some emotions creeping up from the depths of your soul that you have no idea how to deal with. But you might even want to escape them is what I'm feeling. But I feel that there's going to be a bit of a scuffle, okay? There's not you're not going to reach a place of stability without having to face all this, whether it's external or internal. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. This actually to me is about you coming to a place where you feel more like yourself and you feel a little more settled, okay? In terms of finances and career, this could be that you find your ground, but there's still some kind of something missing, okay? Something that's not entirely in its place. So you may be facing a bit of a lack there, or at least feeling like you don't have enough, okay? Then we have, but I feel that that's perhaps why you are seeking to grow, to expand, because even though you may be rather comfortable where you are at the moment, or during that time in 2020, what you're going to seek is growth, okay? Perhaps because you feel like something's missing, even though it may be more of a stable environment or stable career or work or financial situation. Like, you can take care of yourself, but it's not enough. You're not feeling like you're there, okay? Towards the end of the year, we have the Nine of Swords, the Sun, and the Hierophant. This is actually looking positive despite the Nine of Swords, okay? I feel like this Nine of Swords has more to do with fear, with living too much in the future, and perhaps working out the worst case scenarios in your mind, not being present, not feeling settled for some reason, okay? Feeling like perhaps someone's always going to put a spanner in the works and things are going to go alright, or things are not going to go as planned, okay? And the Hierophant is the number 5, which also talks about changes to me. You could be perhaps going through some major changes, which this is a major arcana, the Sun and the Hierophant. I feel like whatever these changes are, even though you may be fearful of them, you may be afraid to face them, you may be thinking, oh my god, I don't know if I can commit to this, or I'm not sure I'm prepared for this. This is a huge level of commitment that I haven't seen before. I feel at the end of it, you're going to have a breakthrough, okay? And things are going to come to light. Things are going to get better, and you're going to be able to see that it's all well, okay? It's all okay, and there's no need for me to worry so much. For some of you, I'm feeling this has something to do with a commitment in terms of marriage, or moving actually. For some of you, this could involve moving in with somebody you are committed to, and that could be giving you the jitters. Or those who are committed, perhaps you want to start a family, or your partner wants to start a family, and that's what's making you a little unsettled, or just fearing the worst, okay, or feeling unprepared for some reason. So the start of the year is like it's starting with a bang, I feel. There's a lot of energy, a lot happening simultaneously. Things also taking place underneath the surface that you are perhaps not aware of, or when you become aware of, you may be a bit defensive about, or you may feel, like I said, this urge to fight, okay, for yourself. At a subconscious level, what's affecting you is the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I feel like the strongest or the biggest message here for you in terms of your spiritual growth is to not escape, not run away from what is affecting you. We have 2 5s here, okay, which talks about changes and necessary changes. You may be perhaps escaping your, or trying to escape healing issues that have something to do with abandonment, not feeling enough, not feeling worthy enough, or not being able to, I'm hearing not getting back, okay, not getting back what you invest in people or in things. Always perhaps fearing that okay, this is difficult energy. Perhaps fearing that there's two things I'm feeling here. One is fearing commitment, and two is fearing abandonment. And many of us actually run away from commitment because we are afraid of being abandoned. That, I feel, is the biggest message for you in terms of your spiritual growth, or what your soul is urging you to heal. In terms of how you're appearing in the world or externally to people, you have the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's quite a defensive energy here. I'm also hearing miscommunication, so be a little careful of that. Even though I feel like your energy, your focus should be on being comfortable in your own skin, okay? Not feeling the urge to defend yourself in any way, or defend your actions, defend your thoughts, okay? I'm also hearing provocations. So be careful about people perhaps provoking you in such a way that you will have to perhaps stand up for yourself, okay? Or just wanting to get a reaction out of you, okay? Could be passive aggressive behavior as well. So that's something that you need to be careful about. But overall, this looks quite positive. You have you're moving into a place that is more positive, that is more stable, something that perhaps anchors you in life, okay? And that's perhaps what you are seeking in 2020. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Yet Sanctuary, Volatility. Yeah, that goes really well with the 5 of Swords energy. You have Deep Knowing, Time to Go, a Woman Holding a Heart, and Envy, okay. Wow, these emotions are really strong. I feel like you're I don't know how to say this. You're protecting yourself, okay? That's all that I can say. You might have the strong urge to perhaps isolate yourself, escape. Are you seeing this? It's not coincidence that these cards, Sanctuary, Time to Go, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords are in the same line. Pisces is a very intuitive and creative sign. They're people who have an amazing imagination, and that actually makes them really good manifestors. I feel like you could, if you stay in this 9 of Swords energy or the 5 of Swords energy, you could perhaps manifest more situations in your life that force you to stand up for yourself, that force you to perhaps even escape certain negative or low vibrational emotions. Okay, I don't like to use emotions are emotions. Okay, they're not invalid, but I feel like you're going to perhaps have to tap into your beautiful, wise, intuitive energy in order to overcome these emotions. You might want to even lash out at people. You perhaps will face situations in which people are likely to be envious of you. And amongst all of this, you have a potential partner, someone who is loving and kind. Okay, so it's quite possible that all of this is happening in your love life. Okay, it is quite possible, but I feel like there are definitely some elements in your external environment that are going to trigger certain things, certain emotions in you that would want you to perhaps escape the situation and just run away from there and go hide in a cave somewhere. Okay, not literally, but you know what I mean. And I feel like this is the biggest lesson you're going to take away from 2020, or this is something that you're going to really work on. How to face things that are uncomfortable. This could involve emotions that are uncomfortable, discussions that are uncomfortable. And I have actually dated a Pisces, so I can vouch for this. Okay, they can completely shut down when there are some difficult discussions to be had. Okay, so this comes as a guidance for you. Operate from that beautiful place of wisdom and intuition, and operate from your heart, not your mind. Okay, and if there are some there's definitely some healing work to be done spiritually or at a soul level for you to perhaps solve whatever is being triggered, perhaps over and over again. Until you do that, until you face that, you're going to be on the defense a lot. Okay, and it's going to keep coming up. So I feel like there's a lot of cleansing, purging that you could perhaps do. Okay, sorry, it's quite a heavy energy that I'm feeling, but you can do this. Okay, Pisces, I know you can do this. So let me just get one more card just for any additional message or guidance from Spirit for Pisces for 2020. We get winter solstice reflection. We are actually in winter solstice in depending on where you live in the world. And on the other hand, on the other side of this deep soul searching, reflecting, kind of like the hermit energy. Okay, on the other side of that is blessings for you to enjoy and have. And I'd like to go back to this card. This is what you can have. This is what you are perhaps striving towards. But yes, if you resolve everything that is coming up as a trigger, you can enjoy these blessings even more. Okay, so I will leave it at that. I wish you all the very best for the year ahead. I hope you have a fantastic 2020 and go back to this playful, innocent, childlike energy when you feel like the world is perhaps against you in some way. Okay, so yeah, take care. And if you'd like a direct reading, you could get in touch with me on the soul song 11, the number 11 at gmail.com. And yeah, take care. I'll see you in another video. God bless. Bye bye.